Hi guys, today I am going to do a side-by-side comparison to my 2016 Erin Condren Life Planner and the 2017 Recollections Planner that I bought for this year. Now, to tell you, this was about my fourth Erin Condren Life Planner. I love the Erin Condren Life Planner, but I just wanted to find something that was less expensive for this year. I didn't have any credits to use or anything like that, and $50 was just, too much for me at this time. So, and unfortunately, the staple stores, if they, I don't know, I have not even looked into it recently, if they still do that. They still have locations that sell the Life Planner, but I know last year I checked, and the only location that was, closest to me was not very close at all, and it was just not feasible. So I did not even look into that. But I happened to be looking through these sale ads on a Sunday and noticed that Michael's had Happy Planners for 50% off. And I had seen a couple reviews of the Happy Planners, and I thought they were really cute. I thought they were, very similar to something, the layout that I wanted. So that's what I had gone to Michael's for. Well, when I saw the binding on theirs, the coils that they have, they were just too big and bulky for me. I just could not handle having a planner with those things on it. Now, I don't really take my planner with me, in my purse. I do travel with it, like if I go to my mom's for a couple days or something like that. I never leave home for, more than like a full day or a day without it. But despite that fact, I just didn't like the chunkiness of those, the binding that they had on theirs. So I was looking through their planner aisle, and I came across the Recollections. Now, as you can see, now I took the cover off the Life Planner because I'm going to show you in a second. I clipped it inside this one just to give a comparison. But this one I found was exactly, it had everything that I loved about the Erin Condren. So let me open this up and I'll show you here. Now, I like their cover. It's very nice. I think they had a couple different options. I don't think this was the only one. The inside, you could use a dry erase on that and, use that for something. Now, here is the Erin Condren Life cover. And I don't know what happened to it this year. I've never had this happen. This did not get wet. That is kind of what it looks like. But I don't know what these marks are, unfortunately, because I really like the cover. But I think this one's toast. So anyway, I did clip this in here. Now, they're about the same size, although you see the Erin Condren, it shows the tabs out here. Now, if I close the one that it came with, it does not show the tabs. So they're pretty much interchangeable, but it depends on whether you don't mind seeing the tabs here. Now, if you put this one on an Erin Condren, it's going to cover it. It's going to be, it's going to cover all the tabs. But if you use the Erin Condren on a Recollections, just beware that it's not going to close, it's going to close, but you're going to see the tabs. I kind of like that when you close it, it's closed and you don't see anything. But it's not a deal breaker for me either way. Okay, so let's pull that out. Now, as, I hope you guys can see this. Unfortunately, I tried to set up my tripod and it's just not working right. So, let me back up maybe. Okay. Now, as you see, it has the belongs to page. Now, the Recollections does not have that, this sheet. Okay. but it does have the belongs to sheet. Now, the first thing in the Recollections is the 2017 and 2018 at a glance calendars. Now, I like that it gives you 2017 and 2018. Most all other calendars that I've seen will give you, it would be like 2016 and 2017. Now, to me, I'm more apt to look forward than backward. I don't know if I'm missing something, because so many calendars, like I said, do have 2016, like they have the previous year and the current year. To me, I find this a much better option and much more, you know, what's the word I want to look for? Applicable to me. So that's that. Now, the Erin Condren, also, when you flip to her at a glance calendars, it does like all other calendars I've seen, 2015, 2016. Now, I am comparing this to the 2016, which is, you know, technically it is out of date. But just to give you, you know, a slight overview of the look and feel of it, I thought I'd have this one out. Now, the Recollections is a more pastel look, and they only have the pastel look. But I find it, I like to do a lot of personalizing for me. I like to personalize based on the seasons and the holidays. So for me, I really like this because it's just subdued enough to give me, it's enough to give me a little bit of color if I don't have as much of a personalization going on at the time. But it's also subdued enough that it's not going to compete with whatever I decide to do. So then, okay, now just like the Erin Condren, these pages here, the blank one before each month, it also has that, and I like that a lot because, I'll show you, right here, it has the blank page before the month, and I like that. That is where I do my budget each month, and I really was going to be, I believe the Happy Planner that I looked at did not have something like that, and I was really going to miss that, but this one does, and I really like that. Then, just like the Erin Condren, this has your grid calendar for the month, and it does have a notes section here, which I like because I put projects or goals specific to that month or reminders in there. And then it has the boxes and the holidays that are for that month. Now, the boxes are about the same size. Let me flip here. Oops. This is last year's, but it's, I would say, pretty comparable. Maybe Erin Condren is just a tiny bit better, bigger. I don't see it being anything to really, you know, it's very negligible to me. Okay, so then in the Recollections, it does have a vertical layout. Now, I know if I don't think they had any other layout. I think they just have the vertical, and to me, that's, again, that's my favorite, so it did not bother me that it didn't come in a horizontal. It has the side here like Erin Condren does, and it's even more personalizable, is that a word, personalizable, to you, because you can use it for whatever you want. There's really no fuss that you need to, you know, cover or compete with. Same thing on the bottom. I like that it's there, the space is open, but you can use it any way you want without much fuss. Same thing, it does divide the column into 3, And I like having the option of that, but you don't need to use it. And it's just got that plain light color going through it. And you can use it how you see fit, or you can cover it. You know, you can use it however you want. And that I like a lot. And it's got about the same amount of space here. This is where I do my, I actually meal plan right here. I put my menu here, what we're going to have. And then here I put the weather. And then anything I need to do goes here. And depending on the day, you know, I may section it off for phone calls. If I have a lot of phone calls that day, it's a day-by-day thing on how I organize the actual blocks. Sometimes I even do a morning, afternoon, and evening. And again, it just depends on what is going on. Okay, so every month, as I said, goes through that. Each month does have its own color. I kind of like, now I don't know, this is the first one I've ever seen of this brand. But I like that February has a pink theme because it's Valentine's Day. That was one thing that I kind of didn't like about the Erin Condren, because the colors never really matched for any of the holidays. It had really off colors. So you had to just kind of make it work. But, and yeah, it really wasn't a deal breaker for me. If it was a very dark color, it probably would have, you know, would have been more bummed out about it. But it's just an extra plus that this is a pinkish theme. And many of the months do have a nice color for the month. So let's go back now all the way to the end here. December. Let's flip. Now there is, okay, at the end of December is just a blank page. And then there's a notes section. And the notes section is quite generous. There's several pages of, a couple pages of just lined. And then there's a couple graph type, a few graph type. And then there's also plain ones. Okay. And I love that. This is where, this section is what I use for my goals for the year, projects, major projects that I want to get done, books I want to read, books that I've read, just, you know, all that kind of stuff, which I need to transfer everything, get this year started. But I thought it would be better to do this video with a blank planner than have all my stuff in there. Now, this is just like the Erin Condren. They do have these stickers, and they're pre-printed. Day off, vacation, business trip, hair appointment, party time, appointment, happy birthday. And there's only one sheet of these. I've noticed, though, at least for me, in the Erin Condren, I don't use these very often, so they end up going unused, especially the printed ones. Now, they do not have any unprinted ones in that size, but I have so many left over from the Erin Condren that I could use them in here. Now, they also, though, came with a couple other sticker sheets. And these are all planner related. And then some quotes, a couple quotes. So these are pretty nice. And then they have these. Oops, sorry about that. My hand's getting in the way. I like these a lot. And then they also have these. And I think these are really cute. I probably will get a lot of use out of these. There's more specific, you know, like dentist, pets, haircuts, party, different ones that you can use for different occasions. And then the emojis. I think these are really cute. And then they have a pocket. Now, honestly, I really think that the Recollections pocket is a little bit stronger and sturdier than the Erin Condren. It feels just a bit more plasticky. I know I come up with my own words, but it just seems like it will take a little bit more wear and tear than the Erin Condren. And then it also has a plastic pouch, which I love. I would have really missed these two things, because if you see this big pile of stuff, this all came out of my Erin Condren for 2016. All this stuff. And I still have stuff in the planner that I didn't take out. So it's, you know, it gets a lot of wear and tear, and I store a lot of other things in it, notes and such like that, and lists, that I really love the double-sided folder and the pouch. And then again, the back cover also has space for you to, you know, if you wanted to use a dry erase, you could do that on this side also. And then the back cover matches the front cover. And I kind of like that the back cover matches so nicely with the front cover. That was kind of another weird thing to me with the Erin Condren, is that the back cover, I'm sorry, I hate when I do that, and I keep doing that, I'm sorry. My hand keeps getting in the way, but this is the back cover of the Erin Condren, and then this is the front cover. And it just, I mean, I know it coordinates color-wise and stuff, but I just really would have rather had a black cover for the back. And then the inside of the cover matches the back of the cover. I don't know. To me, that just seems a little backwards. They should have had both these on the inside and just a black on the outside. Just my opinion. But anyway, so this Recollections planner, as you can see, is very similar to the Erin Condren. However, price-wise, if you were to get it regular price, it would be $29.99 in the US and $39.99 in Canada. Now, even at $30, it's a $20 savings. Well, more than that, because the Erin Condren, that's not including the shipping. And you really can't get away with less than $9.95 in shipping, I don't believe. So it's automatically a $30 savings if you don't have any discounts. Well, they had these for 50% off. Now, even if they weren't on sale already, they do, you know, Michael's always has the 50% off, and it would have been good on it. So I got this for 15, not for 30. And I just think it's a great buy for $15. It was well worth putting the love of Erin Condren aside for this year and getting something that was well within my budget instead of spending so much. And then I did, since I had a 50% off coupon with me, I did buy this little dashboard with the page flags and a few little stickers. This was $4.99, but it only cost me $2.50, so I didn't feel bad buying that along with it. And I had saved so much on the planner that this was a little treat. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little longer than I wanted it to be. I'm sorry if it was too long, but like I said, I really love the Erin Condren planner, life planner. It just was too much money for me this year, and unfortunately, I did not have the you know, any credits or discounts. But I found something that was very comparable and actually better in a couple ways. And I think I'll really like it. What I might do at the end of the year is to do, you know, another video letting everyone know how this held up and how it, you know, how I liked it in comparison to the Erin Condren. So if you would like more planner videos, give this one a thumbs up. Leave me some feedback below. And I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.